Accessing WRMW file. Sir, I'm picking up something on the satellite. Downloading archive. Sir, I'm having a little interference. I'm checking it out right now.
Alex and Iheart.
Pablo.
Rough breath. Sylvia.
There we go. Welcome to Wide Range Media Webcast.
Welcome everyone to a new episode of Wide Range Media. This is our Creed 2 review with myself, Alex Ferraro, and my co-host.
I'm Pablo.
All right, so we're going to get right into it. The first half of this review is going to be non-spoiler. Then we're going to get into full spoiler. And then at the end, I will plug in the other guys' stuff. So go ahead, Pablo, take it away.
I thought this movie was really good. It was what we needed for a Creed sequel. I had a lot of fun. I thought that it was a good sequel to Rocky 4 as well. I think Sylvester Stallone did a really good job. I think that this movie could have been very cheesy, but I think that they were able to pull it off. I thought it was realistic enough for what we needed. It's an action, not an action movie, but it's a fun sports movie that it's real enough and smart enough, but entertaining enough. And you had to juggle all those elements. And I think Sylvester Stallone did a really good job with this movie. It is formulaic, and I don't have a problem with that. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And I think that they did a really good job with this movie. I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of Rocky, even if you're a fan of Creed, you're really going to enjoy this movie, I think. So that's my take on it.
For myself, I did not like this movie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. We'll get into spoiler right after this. I did not like the movie. I thought the first half of the movie was boring. I wasn't engaged with the characters. How I was engaged with the first movie, the first Creed movie. I think personally, if Rocky's not in this movie, I can't see Creed continuing as a franchise. Rocky's what's bringing the people to the seats. We all, Sylvester Stallone supposedly is retiring the character, but I can't see him not in Creed 3. But in terms of the storyline, yes, it's very formula, but all the Rocky movies, yes, have the same formula based. I think in terms of character driven, Michael B. Jordan played the character well. I was like, okay, great. The wife was amazing. Rocky was good as always, but I was not engaged with this. There's a lot of things about the movie that just got me annoyed. And like I said, first half of the movie took way too long to develop the plot line going into the actual fight. But yeah, to me, honestly, it's not the weakest Rocky, because I still think Rocky 5 is just god awful, doesn't even need to be made. But this one, I could say that I definitely will not see this again. Like, I won't buy it. I will not throw it with my other Rocky movies at all.
Do you own Rocky 5?
I have them all, but that one is still wrapped in plastic. So like, I watch all the others, but Rocky 5 is still wrapped because it came in a bundle. Because it had like a nice case. But other than that, Rocky 5 would never be open. It's like, no way. It would never be even watched or even open. But Creed 2, I don't think I would go out and even buy it and put it with the collection. But that's my take. But we could get into full spoilers. We could do that now.
Sure.
So let's get into the spoiler. So go ahead. Do your full spoiler.
Well, Creed dies. No, I'm just kidding. I think that I thought that Rocky was gonna die in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought, and maybe he should have. That would have been a really, but then again, then they wouldn't be able to do the end with him reuniting with his son. I thought that was good closure for his story arc. So yeah, he cannot come back to Creed 3. He's done. I think that if they do Creed, they can wait and do one with maybe his daughter is the next boxer. Like when she grows up, they can do that something like that maybe 10 years later or 15 years later. They want to bring it back. But no, I think that's it. I think the story is done. There's really nothing else they can do. I mean, he already fought the Russian. What else can you do? Like go in space and
Rocky in space.
Nothing else. That's it. I thought that Bridget Nielsen was a nice surprise that they kept it off, like the internet and
No, it was on the internet.
no, but
Her being in the movie, he put it on Instagram because he showed the script of her in the movie.
what?
Stallone always puts updates on the movies he's working on, and one of the things were Bridget Nielsen returning as the wife, but you didn't know where she was going to be in the movie. It was just on and off, but her name was on the script somewhere. You could see it because fans like. I'll look it up and I'll put it up.
Well, I wasn't aware of it, so when she showed up, I was surprised.
Okay,
I really was. So that was nice. I really love Drago's story arc. I love his redemption story. I love the fact that he's the one who threw the towel. I like that metaphor. That was a great metaphor. I love the fact that him and his son finally reunited. Like they continue training. I love the fact that they were able to tell such a big story between them with very few words. I really like that. I thought the scene in the restaurant with Rocky and Drago was great. That was such a great, intense scene. Loved it. Drago's son felt like, at first I was like, maybe he could have had more lines, maybe he could have had a bigger role, but I don't think it was really about him. So it was about Ivan Drago, it was about Creed, and it was a little bit about Rocky, but really it was about Creed dealing with his father's death and really overcoming that, and Drago's redemption story. So I like I said, I thought it was a really good movie, and I'm shocked that I should be you and you should be me. I should be the one hating on this movie, and you should be loving this movie, because when we saw the trailer and the anticipation of this movie, you're the one who was hyped and I wasn't. And so that's weird how things work out.
Yeah, I mean, no, I was very hyped for this movie. I was like, oh man, this is going to be cool. But then sitting through it, I felt like I was watching the same movie as Rocky 4. Like, it was nothing different. Yes, it was. Come on.
It wasn't.
Come on, let's break it down. I mean, we're spoiling it now, so let's break it down. The first half of the movie, Apollo dies, right? Rocky feels bad, and then he does the no easy way out, and then he goes, I'm going to fight you in Russia. In his terms. Not Rocky's terms, because Rocky's not a championship at that time. He's a retired, I think, champion at that time. Now he's going to Russia to defend Paulo's honor.
No, he's not retired.
Huh? Oh, so he's not. Okay, so I don't even know if he was the champion or whatever it was.
He was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. All right, so fine. He goes now to Russia to fight on his terms on Christmas Day. Right? And then he beats him in front of all the Russians, and then he turns them into Americans, and then the whole speech at the end. Now let's go into Creed 2. Creed 2 starts off with the champion winning the belt, right? So that's his high. And then what happens? Ivan Drago sees the opportunity. Now let's throw ourselves into the ring. And how do they do it? Oh, I killed your father. Let's have our sons go at each other. And he's not going to say no, where Rocky's like, oh, I already defeated him 33 years ago. But he's going to go, okay, let's go fight. He fights the first match like he did with Mr. T in Rocky 3. Got his butt whooped all over the place, which I was like, this is one of the worst fights I think I've seen. Because first of all, when you get broken ribbed and the guy keeps punching you in the broken rib, you're not lasting 12 rounds. You're going down one round and you're done. But he sucker punched him. He got disqualified. I was like, okay, I'll wipe my hands on that. What happens after that? 9 months later or whatever, because his daughter gets born. We're going to have the actual fight. Where? In his terms. In Russia. Whoa. Where does this come from? Rocky 4. Why is the champion of the United States now going to another opponent's location where he determines where they fight? Never going to happen even in real boxing. But I was like, okay, they go to Russia. And he goes, oh, when Rocky said, I have a location to train, I thought we were going to start training in the barn like in Rocky 4, and I was going to get crazy. But they went to Mexico, which I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, whatever. They did it, and I said, okay, cool. The training wasn't as crazy as Rocky and Creed. So I said, whatever. Now they start the fight. And what happened during the fight? The same sequences as the first fight that they had. He tells him to break his rib or tries to kill him in the ring, whatever. He broke his rib. And again, he lasts 12 rounds. Never, ever, in not even, I think Manny Pacquiao, supposedly Manny Pacquiao broke his rib in the real boxing and he fell after the guy hit him again. And that's real boxing. This dude went 12 rounds, and then at the end of the movie, this dude looked like he didn't even have a broken rib because he just started wailing at him in the corner. And I was like, no adrenaline. I was like, no way. And what happens? The guy is wailing at him in the corner. Ivan Drago throws the towel because his wife walks away and she's just. I was like, come on. I was like, no. I was like, again, it's a Rocky 3. It's Rocky 3, Rocky 4 mashed together, and that's what Creed 2 was. It wasn't original at all. I was excited because I wanted to see, yes, Ivan Drago. Yes, I did wanted to see Apollo Creed fight him, but I wanted an original story. Not a part 2 of Rocky 4, and I didn't want another, like, some type of sequence that kind of felt the same thing, and I was kind of bored. I was just like, this is really boring. It was nothing new because Rocky whooped Drago, so there was really no reason for him to fight the son. At all. There was no reason. Now, Ivan Drago's side of the story, he had one fight, and because he lost to Rocky, he lost everything. Come on, man. What kind of dumb stuff is that? Because he lost to Rocky one time, his wife left him. Russia, we don't disrespect it. That's it. You're done. Where they were pumping him with steroids. That's where I got mad at. I was like, you could break it down. Yes, it's a fake. Yeah, it's great. Like I said, it's a fake movie. You like the boxing thing? Great. But you cannot throw elements of someone breaking a rib, and the guy broke the guy's rib in one punch, and then he keeps wailing at him. At the ribs, you could puncture a lung. You could puncture his heart. He could have been dead in that ring after getting punched the way this guy was punching him. But he lasted 12 rounds. He gets disqualified the first round. Then the second time around, he breaks the same freaking rib. And guess what? He lasts 12 rounds and he beats him. And Ivan Drago throws the towel in just because in the fourth movie, Rocky couldn't do it to Apollo Creed because they had to throw that little thing there. And honestly, I know people will be like, oh, you crazy. No, I'm not into this movie. I did not like it. I thought the story was just very safe story, if that's what you want to call it. It's a very safe movie. Just to give Rocky the glory to walk away, which he's like, tells him, take the spotlight because it's yours, not mine. And he sits there. Great. I liked it. I was like, you know what? The ending of the movie, he goes see his grandson. I was like, that's pretty cool. Other than that, I was like, no way. This guy broke his rib twice with one punch. And you mean to tell me this dude's going to survive 12 rounds with this guy? First of all, that guy is if you really break it down, Ivan Drago's son is a heavyweight. He is nowhere near Creed. Creed is like a lightweight or a middleweight. The way he was punching this guy, he should have been knocked out in first 2 minutes of the round. If you want to go technical terms, in real boxing terms. Mm-hmm. But... yeah, I mean, like I said, if you really want to have someone break a rib and then let me punch you 12 times and let me see if you get up at least the first time I punch you. You can't. There's no way. And yes, if you want to take away movie magic, yeah, okay, great. Is the story this grand? No, it's not. Bridget Nielsen's character was cool. It was you could tell that she's a glory hog. She married other people that's glory and all that. All right. That's cool. And I'm gonna tell everybody, I'm gonna feel the same way with Rambo. So don't think I'm gonna go with Rambo and go, oh, this is the greatest thing, because I'm gonna sit down and break the damn movie also apart, just like I'm doing with Rocky. And that's the reason why I didn't like Rocky. Creed 2, I'm sorry, it's not Rocky, but that's the reason why I didn't like Creed. I just felt like it was a redone story, just modern take of Rocky 4. If you really break down the formula, it's the same movie as Rocky 3 and 4. Nothing new, nothing genuine, at all. Nothing at all genuine It's funny because Rocky was playing Apollo Creed's character in Rocky 3 when Rocky was all miserable, and when after Mr. T gave him the whooping and Mac died, Mickey died. It's kind of the same thing. That's why I was like, but like I said, you like it, you loved it. Hey, that's great. Me, no. I was like, no way. Are you gonna see it again?
Yeah, when it comes out on video. Definitely.
Yeah. Anything else with the?
No, I'm just letting you rant.
No. I'm not ranting. I'm just saying that's the reason why I don't like it, because we couldn't do this on the podcast. Huh?
That's not a rant.
No, it's not a rant. It's just me letting it out because we couldn't do it before on the podcast because everyone else didn't see it, and it was like kind of hard to break it down. But now that we're doing the review now it's easier to break down the movie. And like I said, it's not. I mean, it was a very great shot. Let me tell you, it felt like Ryan Coogler helmed the movie again, because he did Creed 1, and this is the new director that took Creed 2. And I felt like it was the same type of shot for shot, which I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. And I thought it was awesome. The only like I said, the parts that I liked was when he walked them up the stairs. I thought that was pretty cool. Like he couldn't do that no more, run up the stairs. Whereas when Rocky Balboa, my man, was running up the stairs in the age of 60 or 70, wherever he was, and I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. And he helped him up. I thought that was pretty cool. Even Drago looked like he could still go in that ring and whoop somebody. I was like, whoa. And let me tell you, it looked like a wrestling match when they both were staring at each other. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
My wife thought
they didn't play the theme song.
Which theme?
The Rocky theme song.
They played it at the end. When he broke the rib and then he started to get the flow, it was like pim 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 pim.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he did. Let's rewatch it again. When he breaks the rib and he starts to throw him in the corner in that final round, you see him. He goes pim 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 pim, and then that's when they start wailing at him in the corner. And I was like, yeah, right. I was like, I was like, yeah, okay. But they had the music. They should have rocked. Like I said, they should have went to Russia to train. I think that would have been like awesome at this point, because Mexico, that whole thing, I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, eh. I mean, at 100, I don't know, Mexico's at what, 105 degrees, 100 degrees, whatever they were training in a desert, which I was just laughing. I was like, okay, we're gonna take the world champion to a Mexican desert, and we're gonna train for a boxing match that he lost the first time, hands down. I was like, oh geez. The thing also that I was laughing was what's his name, Dixon, the one that trained Rocky, the one that's like, throw in the damn towel, man. Yeah. His son. Yeah, that was a little weird, because I'm like, if he didn't train you the first time, so you mean to tell me that Rocky's this great of a trainer?
Maybe he is.
Come on, man. This dude trained one boxer, Rocky, right? He trained one boxer, which was Creed, right? This dude Dixon's son trained the other guy who got whooped in the beginning of the movie, but it was like 3 years past his prime, which I started laughing, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he takes him upon his wing, because in the movie they both together training
he gets his car back.
Yeah, he has this. Yeah, and I just started laughing. I was like, yo, you gotta. And then but he's still arrogant. I mean, he's not like his father, because his father had more like the character of Apollo was more of a showman, super speed, like a Mayweather. You know how Floyd Mayweather, he's like a showman, but he still has the speed and whatever. But he was more arrogant. Like he was like, I want this, but I want to do this for. I mean, did he really need to fight Drago's son?
Then we wouldn't have a movie.
No. I that's what I'm saying. But like, even Rocky said it. Like, do you really need to fight him? Even the mom said it too. Which the mom's storyline, Mrs. Huxtable, like her storyline, Mrs. Creed, I thought she was good in this movie.
Yeah.
I thought she was very grounded. I wanted to see more her and Rocky together, because we never got that altercation.
Yeah.
Because the last time I think they saw each other is when Apollo in a funeral, supposedly.
Funeral, yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to see that indication more. for him to say him sorry or blah blah blah, but we didn't get to see that. There's an online video while we're talking about Creed 2. They showed a deleted scene that we haven't even seen in the movie, where Ivan Drago fights in the hospital.
Yeah,
we didn't see that. Maybe it didn't fit the movie.
Yeah, that
would have been awesome, but
I don't know. It didn't fit. It didn't fit. Yeah,
but like I said, but look, let's look at it in the outcome. Did people like this movie? Yes, they did. The movie was 50 million budget to make. They grossed 86 million domestic as of right now. Foreign 15 million, which kind of knew foreign wasn't going to make that much. But worldwide of 101 million. That's a successful movie. Are they going to
101? So what's the total?
101.1 million worldwide. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not, I mean, if you want to break it down, it's not as big as the others.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can take it for a grain of salt. I mean, it did go up against 2 cartoon movies. You got Wreck-It Ralph 2 and The Grinch. So, and supposedly, I mean, that's another topic. We'll talk about that next time. But Aquaman is right around the corner. It's 2 more weeks until Aquaman comes out. Yeah. And supposedly the reviews are going crazy. But
it has a lot of competition.
Which one?
Aquaman
only has Mary Poppins for this year.
Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a big budget movie.
It is, but Transformers flopped, and that was a big budget movie, the last one.
Well, so did Justice League, and
that's a different. I mean, that's a different thing. But
wait. Justice League is the same as Transformers, and then now Aquaman is the same as Bumblebee, because Transformers, you can see it as the Justice League, all the Transformers together. So it's kind of similar. So, and the buzz for Bumblebee is good. It's not as big as Aquaman, but it is good. It has a good buzz. And also you have Mary Poppins, and then I think there's something else too.
Another big
probably December, like the Group of Death in World Cup,
right?
That's what December is going to be. There's I think there's one more movie I'm missing. Plus, you also have all the Oscar nods. You got Vice, which has been nominated.
Okay.
So has Mary Poppins for Golden Globes.
Really?
Nominated for Best Picture. It hasn't even come out yet.
That's what. Remember we were talking about that?
We talked about that last year. All these movies, nominated for 11 Oscars. And it's like, where's the movie at? Oh, it comes out in 2 weeks.
Exactly. It's like these people see it before everybody, and it's like you're already giving it awards.
Yeah. She's nominated for Best Actress.
Oh man, come on!
The movie's like 2 weeks away, so that's crazy. The Spider-Man movie is getting an outrageous amount of buzz, so that's going to take a little bit of money from people.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, let's look at the movies. I have the list here quick. We'll run that quick, and then we'll end this. We'll end it right after. Aquaman, December 21st. Mary Poppins, December 19th.
Okay.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, December 14th. Bumblebee, December 21st, the same day as Aquaman. So they're going to be going head to head. Mortal Engines, December 14th. That's another big movie, if you really want to say it's a big movie. But I was like, Vice with Dick Cheney, December 25th. And that's pretty much it in terms of big movies. That's it for December. Oh, Stan and Ollie comes out December 28th. Stan and Ollie. Those are the Lauren Hardy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, and that should be nominated for 12 Golden Globes, including...
Nowhere.
So...
Bohemian Rhapsody got nominated.
You know what? That was a really good movie. I loved the movie. I thought it was a really good music pick. But again, that's a different topic. We'll talk about that when you watch it. We'll maybe do a review on it and break down that movie and talk about it. But... And so right now you got 6 or 7 big movies coming out in December. Creed 2, is it on his last leg? Is it on the final round of its run?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. You can see it. Once Spider-Man comes out, it looks like it's going to be no holds barred from there on. But in terms of Creed 2, I'm gonna give it a C- on my review. Pablo,
I would give it either a B+ or an A-. So I would say B+ now. I'll see it again, and it might go up to an A-.
Okay, so you got a B+ from you, C- from me. But then again, everyone, you can watch the video. New videos will be coming out. The more we keep watching movies, we'll have different reviews. If you like this one, we might even do old ones. It depends on what we feel like watching. But
Are you gonna see Spider-Man?
Huh?
I'm definitely seeing that.
Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I might see it because it has Nicolas Cage.
That could be our next review.
But yeah, so we'll do the next review. Then will be Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
And then from there, maybe we'll do old ones. It depends if you guys want to see old reviews, and we could chime in on those. Also, you go to widerangemediapodcast.com where we're going to put up the video also up there. Please check out Ralph's Strange Planet NYC YouTube channel where he's doing his Halloween 2018.
Halloween? he might have been doing some weed while doing the Halloween.
Oh, yeah? I gotta watch the video after this. But yes, please check out his Halloween 2018 with his friend Victor. They went and they watched it, and then they sat down and sat in front of the camera and they shot a review. Other than that, Silvio's About Men Radio. You could go check out his articles there. That's pretty much it. Your host, Alex Figueroa, and my co-host is Zar.
And I'm Pablo.
And I catch you later.